Borussia Dortmund have reached an agreement with Chelsea for the transfer of 21-year-old fullback Ian Mson. According to Fabrizio Romano, Ian Mson is ready to complete a loan transfer to Borussia Dortmund in the ongoing transfer window. Both parties have reached a verbal agreement, and the player will undergo medical tests. Although previous reports stated that Chelsea were ready to sell him, in reality the Blues have no intention of parting ways with the 21-year-old player permanently. They feel he could be an important first-team player in the years to come. As a result, the Blues want to lend him on a short-term loan. Borussia Dortmund have long been interested in the Dutchman's services. The Bundesliga club does not have many players in the left-back position, with Rami Benzebaini the only proper left wing-back for them. As a result, Borussia Dortmund were interested in adding Mson to their squad, and succeeded in doing so. Both clubs have agreed on a loan transfer. There is a verbal agreement between the two clubs. The salary structure and other details have been discussed. Ivan Toney is in the middle of a major transfer storm at the moment. The Brentford striker is being linked with so many moves at the moment that it's hard to keep track of them all. However, the two teams most strongly linked with a move for Toney in recent weeks are Arsenal and Chelsea. The Gunners and the Blues certainly both need a new striker, and according to Ben Jacobs, Toney does have a preference as to which club will come for him. It is true that, speaking on the Done Deal show, Jacobs stated that Toney would rather accept an offer from Arsenal than accept an offer from Chelsea. Jacobs said, "I would also say that free agency in 2025 is not impossible. When Toney says loyalty, I don't think he means just until the end of the season. I think there is a good chance he will stay at Brentford for much longer. My understanding remains that yes, Toney would welcome a move from Arsenal, more so than Chelsea. And for Chelsea, he wouldn't necessarily be at the top of the list, but we may have to wait longer to resolve Toney's situation than in the next few weeks." Chelsea could have the opportunity to bring in a midfielder from one of its rivals in the Premier League this month. Chelsea are admirers of Everton star Amadou Onana, according to the Daily Mirror. The same outlet also claims that the Toffees are open to the 22-year-old's offer to help them overcome their financial problems, with the club hit with a 10-point deduction this season for breaking the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules. Elsewhere, a report from Newsblad says Everton wants €60 million for Onana. The Italian club may be willing to sanction the sale of the superstar forward amid interest from Chelsea. Chelsea's pursuit of a new striker in the January transfer window has received a significant boost, with reports suggesting that Inter Milan would be open to selling Lautaro Martinez if the Blues submit a suitable offer. The Italian giants have set a valuation for the 26-year-old Argentinian forward, ranging between £80m and £100m, according to Sportslens via Football London. Inter Milan's willingness to accept a bid for Martinez gives Chelsea a potential solution to their goal-scoring woes. Martinez, whose contract at San Siro runs until 2026, has been a prolific force in Serie A during this season. Having appeared in 17 league games, the Argentina international has scored 16 goals, demonstrating his goal-scoring prowess and attacking ability. Chelsea, who are currently 10th in the Premier League, want to strengthen their front line to secure a better position in the league. The potential addition of Martinez to Chelsea's squad would not only fill the urgent need for a goal-scoring threat, but also provide valuable depth and quality to Mauricio Pochettino's attacking options. With the ongoing difficulties in the attacking options available at Stamford Bridge, the arrival of the Argentinian striker could breathe new life into the team's offensive capabilities. Chelsea, with their ambitions in the transfer market, may consider meeting Inter Milan's request for a player of Martinez's caliber. The prospect of signing a player like Martinez would no doubt be a major breakthrough for Chelsea. The combination of his goal-scoring record, age, and the longevity of his contract makes the Nerazzurri captain an attractive prospect for a club looking for immediate impact and long-term stability. Lautaro Martinez's potential entry to Chelsea will certainly strengthen the front line. Chelsea could sign the 19-goal striker for the right price, Serhou Guirassy. He has scored 19 goals in all competitions and has proven many people wrong that he is capable of scoring goals in the Bundesliga at the highest level. Add to that his incredibly low release clause of £15.1 million, and it looks like an offer from the club will arrive in the January window and take him to the next level in the game. West Ham and Manchester United have also been linked with the striker, and it has now emerged that the German side would allow him to leave the club if the right offer arrives this month, said Stuttgart chairman Fabian Wohlgemuth. Our strategy is not to hope, fear, and remain hopeful. This is not wishful thinking. We are constantly in touch, and if the circumstances are favourable, then we will. If not, then no. We will keep our eyes and ears open. We are not under any pressure, but the situation in the squad is a little tense at the moment. In football, you can't exclude anything, so I won't do that here either. I think he feels very comfortable. Of course, I hope he stays with us for a long time and has fun with us. But with him and with anyone else, there was no way anything could be ruled out. West Ham have joined the race to sign Trevoh Chalobah. The Chelsea outcast has not played a single minute this season due to injury. However, Chalobah is expected to be fit to return to action later this month, and this has put him back on the transfer map. The versatile defender has become a sought-after commodity in the summer, as the Blues are willing to cash in on their academy graduate despite his prolific presence last season. In recent months, speculation regarding Chalobah's future has subsided, but the news of his recovery seems to open up a big opportunity to re-sign him. Now, TalkSport reports that West Ham are interested in the defender, who can play centrally, on the right, and defensively in midfield. After releasing Thilo Kehrer to Monaco, and with Nayef Aguerd at the Africa Cup of Nations, the Hammers want to add defensive strength. The £40 million player insists he has no regrets about joining Chelsea in the summer. One of Chelsea's latest signings has admitted he never planned to leave his former club, but is happy to be joining the Blues. Palmer joined the Blues from Manchester City for an initial fee of £40 million and has now told Sky Sports he has no intention of leaving the Etihad permanently. However, City gave him an ultimatum, telling the forward he had to stay or leave for good after he requested a loan. Although he was happy with his transfer to Chelsea, Palmer admitted he wanted to stay at City and was initially only looking for a loan move from the Etihad. Palmer said, "My aim was to never leave City. That was not my intention. I want to go on loan for a year, come back and be ready for the first team. But they said I can't be loaned out, stay or you are sold. So, Chelsea called me. I said I wanted to go to Chelsea and I'm very happy to be here. I'm so glad I made the decision to come here.